Chris, you do have some reasons to be not so gloomy, maybe even, dare I say, optimistic. Get to that in just a moment. But I want to ask you directly. Markets are surging despite what you just heard from Steve and Loretta Mester. Why?
Well, Brian, it's nice to be with you again. I think the primary reason is they're not telling us anything we don't know. I mean, look, the Fed's going to be tough on inflation. There's a war in Ukraine. There are CPI reports coming out on Thursday that are not going to be pretty. But the market is a discounting mechanism, and they're looking ahead 3-6 months down the road where things could be not as bad as they are today.
Not as bad is not necessarily meaning good, Chris. But to your macro point, I think stock markets, you say discount's a fancy word for they try to predict. They move ahead of everything else, maybe 6, 9, even 12 months.
Right.
If we see a turn in equities higher to year end, could be seasonality. But do you think then it is pricing in what can be viewed as a dovish Fed pivot, or at least an end to direct rate hikes?
Right. I don't think there's going to be a quote unquote pivot, Brian. I think we're entering a new era of a higher rate deck. But having said that, there are plenty of stock markets that are just fine with a 10-year at 4 or 5%. And I have several reasons to be not quite as gloomy as you mentioned. First of all, it's not a bad thing if we go into a recession, which I think we will. It's not a bad reason that the economy is too strong and too many people are employed. This is not 2008, where the Fed was rushing to catch up with events, and it was really an existential crisis. Here, the Fed is on top of events. In fact, they're causing it. And when things get too painful, they can dial it back. So it's a much different recession. We're already down about as much as we would be in the typical post-war recession. So we're discounting quite a bit. And inflation is a different environment. So it's not all bad. Remember, earnings are reported in nominal dollars. So earnings will look that much better, all things being equal. So, and then I'm not saying go out and, buy everything around. I'm just saying maybe the time for selling is over, and it's time to plant some long-term fertile investments in a ground that nobody likes.
Chris,